What up, Pisces, and welcome to your reading. This is your pick a card, timeless pick a card, whenever you find it, it's yours. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're not sure what your placement is, we can definitely figure it out by clicking the link to Astro Matrix in the description below. That's where I learn a lot of the stuff that I know about astrology from. It's a great app, but for learning, and if you already know astrology, but you're gonna have two piles to pick from. So you have pile number 1 between this deck, and you have pile number 2 between that deck. So Pisces, pile number 1, pile number 2. All right, so pause it if you need to. I will put the time steps in the pinned comment below. Also leave a comment for me while you're down there. Say hey to your boy. Just say hey. Tell me what placement you are. And yeah, I'll see you at your reading. Bye. What up, pile number 1, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you chose the Prism Visions deck, then this is for you. So we're gonna start off with the general reading, but first I want to pull you one of these animal spirit oracles. Now I lost the deck. Like, hear me out. I don't know what happened. I don't know where it is. I have no clue. All the cards, all of them are. I don't know where they are. And I've already replaced that deck once, and I'm apparently irresponsible. So I think it's better off for me to figure out creative ways to use this book, because I would have used it anyway. And also because it's a great way to explore other ways of divination. So this is bibliomancy, but I do it in I guess my own specific way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna randomly open the book, and whatever card or animal that it lands on is yours, right? That's bibliomancy. But I'm also gonna roll this dice, and whatever number it rolls, I'm gonna turn the page that many numbers. So that way it's even more of an added, like, it's for you. I didn't choose it. But all right, so I'm gonna roll the dice. So it actually rolled 1. So I'm gonna turn the page 1 page past wherever I open the book. So we have the fish, but I'm gonna turn it 1 page. You're the starfish right now. So it's the energy of the starfish. So I'm gonna read this to you. It is a water totem, and you are a Pisces somewhere, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so that's accurate. But it is a water totem, and it's beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow. The starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is, these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? And what dreams have I put to the side to please others? To bring it into balance, when in balance, the starfish is uplifting, artistic, and it's expressive. When out of balance, it gossips and it feels empty. To bring it back into balance, positive friends, good friends. Okay. So I pulled 3 cards out already, so we wouldn't be here all day, because I know y'all got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. But the main thing, the bottom of the deck was the 8 of Clouds, the 8 of Swords, which is about feeling stuck. This card itself says self-victimization. Like, so you may be going through some real tough shit. Like, I mean, you may have some real problems. And the thing about that is that we all have real problems. And sometimes when we get to those types of problems, it makes us feel stuck, or we feel like, I don't know what to do. It speaks of this maybe being less of a lesson and more of just like transition. So whenever it's time to like put one thing down and move to something else, or say graduate out of a certain experience that we've already learned enough from, or we already say are in a desperate need to either progress or just change from. It's like we've been sending that energy for too long. It's a new phase. And so it feels scary, because it's like, on one hand, it's like, maybe I have learned a lot in the situation that I've been in, but it's like, I don't know, I haven't put together enough of where I'm supposed to like start heading next. Like, I don't know. It's a feeling of like, yeah, maybe this is stale, or maybe this is time to shake up and do something else. Maybe I have been sitting in this spot for too long. And it's just, I think, your soul's way of like trying to get you to do something about it, because you've probably been feeling that way for a long time. What you need to release, though, is the world. This is the end of the lesson. The ascension is here. The time for you to kind of create the environment, or create, to create the environment in order to find opportunities where you can actually have opportunities is here. It's like you've been in a cooking phase. And when I say cooking, I mean like you've been being tested for one. Universe in your guide, seeing if you have like the determination to get shit done, and you really, really do. You probably went through a lot of themes of like taking care of yourself, experiencing things that you have never experienced before, or situations that you've never experienced before. So the good and the bad of like all that you've learned it all already. You've seen it enough to be able to apply that somewhere else. The world is the last lesson. It's like it's the last card of the deck. You also have the Two of Wands in reverse, and it's okay. You haven't made any plans. It's like with the world and the Two of Wands being here in reverse, where what you need to release the idea that you need to know all the answers anyway. Let go of that. The change is gonna come whether you like it or not. Let it go. It's like at this point, it's here. It's like whether you made the plans or not, the best thing you can do is just be conscious of the fact that, hey, there's something brewing. I feel like something about to be shaken up. I feel like there's some big changes on the way, and I don't know what those changes are, but I feel it. And so it's like acknowledging that at this point is just as important as making the plan if you haven't made one already, or if you don't have an idea of where you're gonna go. Just acknowledging the fact that, hey, I'm gonna have to go somewhere or do something, right? What you need to embrace is the Six of Clouds, or the Six of Swords. And this is, my friend, transition. Is going from one lake to the other. Usually from pretty rough where you started into a place of like maybe calmer waters. It's like and the water and the swords together like that represents your state of mind and your emotions. It's in flow. It's like it's moving your emotional state and your mental state to a better place. Even if it's a little rocky to get there, even if the waves are crashing and like, you know, my arms are hurting from rowing this fucking boat. It's like, it may be a little bit of uncomfortable. What I'm saying is it may be a little uncomfortable to get there, but that's where you're headed. I do see the Novice of Gems, or the Page of Pentacles, which says skill development, and you have the Magician in reverse. And okay, some of y'all, because this is Pisces, some of y'all working on your craft. Some of y'all working on your craft, and the thing that's stopping your manifestations, or the thing that's making your sauce a little bit need some salt. That thing is your lack of belief in your own like power. If you do affirmations, if you do manifestation, if you cast in spells, if you do any of that stuff, that metaphysical stuff, or you even on the level of like say divination, or anything spiritual like that, Reiki, anything spiritual like that, it's like you underestimate the power of your own gift. And the thing that's making this uncomfortable for you could make this a lot easier for you if this is your style. If it ain't, then just tune me out. But it's like if this is your thing, this is your vibe, this is your style. It's like the more you work on your craft, even when it's hard, even if you have real stuff going on, especially when you have real stuff going on, the more you believe in your gift, and the more you believe that you have innate abilities to make life for yourself a little easier, it'll happen. And you'll see it happen in beautiful, unbelievable ways that you can't explain to people. It wouldn't make sense anyway. It's like you'll start seeing and hearing the signs of the universe, and when you get there, it's beautiful. It's fleeting though, it's fleeting. It's not always there. It's not always, you have to tap into it. But like once you do it, even when it's hard to, even when you're not in the mood to, even when you're like, I need to think practically, those moments, especially when you do it, girl, it's a nice feeling. It's like you just know that you're gonna be okay. But let's look at some love shit, right? Thought I forgot. I almost did forget. But This is going to tap into somebody that you're romantically connected to. I don't know if this is an ex, if it's a current person, a situationship, someone you don't want to hear nothing about. I don't know. This is a general reading, so take it how it fits. But I don't feel like we're going to a very good place. I'm just telling you now. I don't have, like, my energy just went, oh Lord. Ah, shit. I ain't even pulled the cards. I'm shuffling. I'm like, I don't. Okay. So what's the truth of this connection from this person, and who are they? So who is this person to you? Who are we talking about, and what's their intentions? Woo. Perfect. 2 cards fell out. The first one is the 9 of Wands in reverse. And then we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. 9, 9. When I see 9s like that, this is an indication of completion, something almost being at the tail end of over. And it's because somebody being defensive or actually like acting like they want to fight versus being or creating this feeling of anxiety within you or each other. The situation feels anxious and like, but also combative, and it makes you want to like put your guard up, like that kind of thing. We have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Gemini, could be a Sagittarius. Could be a Virgo. Probably a Virgo. But how do they feel about you? The 8 of Cups. They think you're gonna leave, or they're thinking about leaving in general, beating you to the punch. Or they are emotionally trying to pull away from you and vice versa. So this feels, I don't know what the situation is. It could be a situationship, clarified by the High Priestess. And it's like, I think it's more so vibes that they feel like you are catching on to them and that they need to leave or something like that, or like find a way out before the confrontation. I don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all just take this as it goes. I hope this resonates with somebody. But the High Priestess and the High Priestess and the 8 of Cups, it's like saying intuitively they know that you know that they know. It's like, it's almost like building up for a moment of like speaking on it. Clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. This is a Virgo. It feels like a Virgo. It could also be a work situation, or a situation that's with love tied into resources or work. Messy. What's their next move? What's their next move? Or what do they think the next move is? Where you headed? The 3 of Wands. It's already known. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry, it's the Page of Cups in reverse. And then this is the Knight of Pentacles again. This person is, some of y'all, he got a baby mama. Page of Cups. Some of these people got baby mamas. The Knight of Wands. I think if you're expecting something to kind of come out in a fiery way, like the truth to come out in a fiery way about something, I feel like when you voice your emotions, they're not gonna want to hear it, and it's gonna escalate into a place where the truth is gonna come out. Whatever this is, whatever they're holding, the truth is gonna come out. The 2 of Wires in reverse, or the 2 of Wands in reverse, and it's gonna be like in a situation where you may have just like gotten something to eat, y'all may have just had sex. It's gonna be so random. But you're gonna understand what this is. But that's all I got for you. Sound off in the comments if this resonated. If this resonated, put your placements. And yeah, I am booking personal readings if you want one. But until next time, guys, if you've got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings and all we do. Bye. What up, pile number 2? If you chose the Gay Tarot, welcome to your reading. You ain't gotta be gay. You ain't gotta be gay, but welcome. But I'm using this deck. Thank you, Magdalene's Craft, for sending this to me on my birthday. I use it all the time. Thank you. But let's start off with this oracle card, or this oracle message from the animal spirit. guidebook from the Wild Unknown, or Kim Kranz, and Kim Kranz, I guess. But I want to do this form of bibliomancy first, which is because I lost the deck. We talked about it in Power 1, but I lost the deck. So I'm going to use the guidebook with bibliomancy, which is a form of divination, where you open up the book to a random page, and that is your animal spirit. But to take it a step further, I will be rolling this dice, and whatever number this dice land on, I'm going to add that number to the number of pages to flip after I open the book. You'll see. So, pile number 2, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That was a spread. So you have the Crow, and I'm gonna roll this dice. Whoop. Well, it on 4. So I'm gonna turn the page 4 times, pass that, and then that's your animal spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only explain this in case you want to try something like this at like yourself, like at home. It's good, you know. Divination is divination. But you pull the peacock, the peacock. I want to see your peacock. All right, I love this. Peacock is one of my favorite animals. I love a peacock. They just be walking around the zoo like flashing out they fans out, like fanning out they feathers, and just walking around like they own that place. I don't put them in cages. They just be looking at you crazy, popping the thing out and keep going, like just wandering around the zoo. At least at my zoo, that's what they do. I don't know if they do that at all zoos, but like, I don't know. I just thought it's like, damn, you're the only one not in the cage, and just sassy as fuck about it. Like, love a peacock. But inner beauty, compassion, and the assimilator of anything. So the peacock is an air totem. So think this is air energy of, like, say, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You may also have that in your chart. But it says the beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentments, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, the peacock is confident but kind. When out of balance, it just can't digest situations. To bring it back into balance, meditation on the navel, which is the solar plexus. The solar plexus is where we harbor. It's the why did I just forget that whole word? It's the chakra that resonates with a place of self-worth, and think sun energies, yellows, bright yellows, that kind of thing. But it's centered around, like, close to your navel. But let's get into what we already pulled. I pulled 3 cards for you. We're doing the general first before we get into the love reading. And it looks like the main theme here, because the bottom of the deck was the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is something not being equal or fair, and especially in regards to money, or, like, say, a company, or anything about money. Some situation that's not necessarily fair. But as I look at the bottom of the deck now that I've removed the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, I do see the 10 of Cups. But there's something about this where it feels bittersweet. 3 of Swords in reverse. It feels bittersweet. Like, it feels like maybe some kind of situation about, say, something not fair with money. Like, if you lost money in some kind of way, or if you spent too much money in some kind of way, or invested money the wrong way, or even if it's as simple as not money, but someone just not living up to their own expectations, or just something not giving equally. It's like you are being guided to kind of go through this, acknowledge this, and get out of that situation, or accept that situation that could be likely to, and move on to that happier place. So let's clarify what you need to release. It's the Strength card. And it's interesting in this deck, it's this guy holding this flaming, like, hoop with this tiger. It's like he's putting on a show. It's like you don't have to pretend to be strong, or pretend like you're not worried about things, or even entertain this idea that you gotta save face for anybody, or any reason, for any reason. And clarify that. I do see the Emperor for any man, especially any dude, any lover, anybody that feels like they are controlling you, like you're just a puppet. It's like there's somebody in your life that feels like they got, I don't want to say got you where they want you, but it's like they feel like they have way more control than they should, or they actually do. And you may have to remind the bitch or a motherfucker that, hold up now. You thought what? Don't take my kindness for fucking weakness. Don't take anything about me that may lead you to believe that because I may be attractive, or because I may be even, say, female or younger or whatever it is, it's like that I fit some kind of stereotype that I'm stupid, because I'm not. Somebody around here think you stupid. Girl, clarify that. The Nine of Pentacles. It feels like something with money, like on Easy Street, but I haven't done much work. I feel like, I don't know who, sound off in the comments, let me know what the fuck this is and if this resonates, because that's something. What do you need to embrace though? The Six of Cups in reverse. Some of y'all need to embrace family members or people who actually have your back, that maybe you, maybe they weren't perfect, or maybe you have distanced yourself or something like that, but there are people who love you, and you may need somebody like around this time who you know and trust to love you unconditionally, because things may be getting a little frustrating or hard or whatever it is. But I feel like somebody may have to go, maybe stay with their family for a minute, or like get in touch with it, like do something with the family. The Four of Pentacles, even if it's just to save money or ask for money or get a loan, or like, I feel like there's someone in your life who can help you, and it may be family. You may not want to ask. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I don't want to ask because you're too proud. Six of Wands, but get over that bullshit, and you know, closed mouths don't get fed. You know, get over that shit, because that's what they're there for. Let's get into your love reading real quick. Thought I forgot. I didn't. I almost forgot in pile one, but I didn't forget it. This is gonna tap into someone maybe on your mind or in your life right now. Could be an ex, could be a situationship, a lover, but we're gonna just tap into whatever the situation needs to come up and just talk about it. So I see the King of Pentacles in reverse. This could be a Taurus or someone bad with money, someone irresponsible. And the Six of Swords. This could be someone that you're living with, or someone that moved away. You may be planning on moving away, or they may be planning on moving away. Like out of town or something like that. You also have the King of Wands in reverse. This is someone who also is maybe controlling or domineering. Maybe it's someone who needs to go. But or someone that you're transitioning from, or trying to get away from, or trying to break loose from. The Six of Swords can also speak of that. A transition is moving. I think Six of Wands, I mean the Six of Swords came out in your general reading. No, it didn't. Did it? I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe it was pile one. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all should watch the whole thing. maybe some of y'all should watch pile one too. But how does this person feel about you? We know they're controlling. We know they're irresponsible and bad with money, probably. Maybe it could also be a coworker situation, or work, or a situation that has to do with money for real, because we have the Five of Pentacles here, which is for some of y'all, it could be trauma bonding, or bonding from, like, say, a lack of money or something like that, or a lack mindset. The Page of Wands comes up too. It gives me vibes of like two people who have to like struggle, or maybe money's tight or something like that, but you got each other. At least that's what you thought this was. Maybe they depend on you or something like that with the Five of Pentacles. For something, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That did come out in your general reading. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's this idea of like, I think they thought that you was gonna make them some money, or give them some money, or like they were into the situation for more financial reasons or physical reasons. Could be sex, but it's like they weren't in it for an emotional reason. There's no cups, not one damn cup thing came out. This ain't emotional. This is like business. It was always about business. The High Priestess, and you knew it was about business. It's time to go. The Seven of Swords in reverse. This person's a liar, and they feel like they're close to getting caught in a lie. They're a goddamn lie. Make sure you watch your Venus sign. like whatever sign your Venus is in, and to get more clarity, maybe you'll put another piece together if it's uploaded. My Venus is in Pisces, so this kind of like hits for me. I'm like, oh well, shit. I guess I'm already at my reading. What's her next move? The Hierophant in reverse, disconnecting. The Three of Cups is a third party situation. They gonna jump ship and go to them. The Ten of Pentacles, wherever the money's at. Bitch. And then Eight of Swords. They're probably gonna end up in jail before they get that, though. I don't know. That's for somebody. That was for somebody. They gonna get caught up in their own shit, or they gonna go to. I see somebody in jail. I don't know what that was. I see somebody in jail. Just got out of jail. I think they're gonna be in jail before they even get to the other bitch house. That was for somebody. That was for somebody. I don't know what the fuck that is. Hangman. Somebody gonna get caught up, and it's likely to be them. But sound off in the comments. Let me know if this resonated, how this resonated. Until next time, guys. Wait. If you love me, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Book a reading too if you feel like it. But that's all I got. That's all I got. If you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings. We do. Bye. Bum, bum, bum,